What's up, YouTube? You will never guess where I am. Today we're going to take every single train, the one in Staten Island. We're going to go to every single station, past and present, and visit all the stations the trains don't go to anymore. So if you like this kind of stuff, like I do, make sure you subscribe to Explore the Urbans. I'll be posting a video essay there about the Staten Island Railway, or what it used to be called, Staten Island Rapid Transit. It's been called a number of things throughout the years. Okay, it's 11:09 and I still gotta wait 21 minutes. Let's go explore around Tottenville. Let's see. There's a dead end, but nobody knows because the sign's fallen over. There's a portal right there that goes to New Jersey. You just jump in there. And here we have the southernmost entryway to the MTA system in all of New York City. The south entrance of the Tottenville station. It's probably the westernmost too, and look, there's one of Staten Island's many acclaimed beaches. Apparently, that is where history lives, that beach. Specifically, oh, there's a horn, what's that? Oh, the freight train is leaving. Not freight, it's a work train, 778. Work train 778 is getting to work. Look at it go, ding, ding, ding. They got stuff to do on the Staten Island Rail. I actually rode the train down here with the gentleman driving and operating that. There goes a diesel work train. I know it's diesel because I could smell it. I did a Patreon exclusive on the way down here, you know, the whole Staten Island Rail from St. George, and the train was surprisingly crowded, but I am the only person here on this platform in Tottenville. Pretty cool, and here comes my ride with an American flag on the front. 448. I guess this was bound for America. We're going to America. Oh no, we're not going anywhere. It doesn't have anything on the actual front. Staten Island Rail done. Every train in Staten Island has been ridden today. That's a interesting platform there. Oh, that door chime. Yeah, the before door chime, the 4 times. All those multiple houses that look exactly the same right here by the train tracks in Tottenville. There's the freight. Hey lady, guarding the freight cars. Work cars, I keep calling it freight. Oh, there's the work train, detached from it. Whatever. Aurthur Kill. Why did we get off at Aurthur Kill? Because this is the newest station in the entire Staten Island Railway system. Because it replaced 2 other stations that we're about to visit. Atlantic to the south of here and Nassau to the north of here. So let's go see what's left of them, if anything. Oh, there's an emergency exit. I could go there, or I could go over here. Actually, I need to go over there, up and over. So let's get this scooter going. That's where the camera goes. Put the camera right here, click it in place, and we're ready to go. Up the accessibility ramp on one side, over and down the accessibility ramp on the other side. Quite a long ways to go. Okay, now we go back south a little ways. Not too far. We'll go directly on the road because obviously there are no bike lanes. NBD. It's okay. We're already here. Atlantic. This little piece of fence right here behind me is way newer than the fence around it. That's because the Atlantic station used to be right here. It's only a few blocks down from the Aurthur Kill station. In fact, it's so recently closed that there is Google Map imagery of it. Clearly we can't visit the station, but this is where we would have, and that's how we're going to do it today. But now we got to go north to the Nassau station. That wasn't too bad. Around 1922 it opened. Check out this brand spanking new section of fencing behind me. The Nassau station used to be right here. That's what Aurthur Kill replaced. North, Nassau. South, the one we just visited, Atlantic. Probably a good choice. They're really close together. So now we're just going back down to Aurthur Kill because Richmond Valley is the next station and there's no easy way to access it by road. Yeah, it's a roundabout way, so we're going to go by train because that's what we do. Already been here to Aurthur Kill Station. Hey, it's a very busy work train. Not really doing much. Here we go. Here's our ride. Nothing on the front. We're going to Nowheresville again. Nice shoes, bro. I need to get some new shoes. I'm probably going to need new shoes after this trip. I'm going to go traipsing through the woods somewhat. I don't think I ever realized that most of southern Staten Island is just a bunch of swamp. Richmond Valley. June 2nd, 1860, this station opened. The Staten Island Rail is old. Super old. Swamp, swamp, swamp. The Staten Island Swamp. I'm sure this has a better name than Oh, here. Mount Loretto Orphanage used to be right here. It was a little spur with one stop that wasn't open for very long, but there's no way to access it. It's like all fenced around, not going through the woods or anything to try. But that was that. Best we could do with that one. Pleasant Plains. June 2nd, 1860. On north we go. Bye-bye, Pleasant Plains. It's been a pleasant adventure. But you have been ridden before already because, you know, you're still an open station. Here we are, another station. Formerly Lemon Creek. I like Prince's Bay better. I think it was actually called Prince's Bay without the apostrophe also, but I like Prince's as in like a single prince owns it. Staten Island Rail is sharing a track north of here, so we just have to wait for that one to pass. Yep. There's a little platform. Oh, okay, so it's got some infrastructure built onto it. I was like, why is that there? But now I get it now.
I don't know why they put them in front of us. They could have put them behind us.
I don't know if you just heard that. The guy just pressed the PA and talked instead of, like, the walkie-talkie. I don't know why they put them in front of us. They could have put them behind us. And I believe this is the track where the it would go off to go to the orphanage. I don't know. I'm not sure what that track was for. But it looks like that's where the spur began. Or it might have just been an extra freight one. I don't know. Huguenot, formerly Bloomingview. He's joking around with the train operator. Huguenot. It's like Supertoe and the Huguenots instead of Jason and the Argonauts. You're all the Huguenots, I guess. I don't know. That was a bad joke, Supertoe. Annadale, May 14th, 1860. You're going to see 1860, 1858, stuff like that a lot. Staten Island Rail, aged. Also, there's a station that was right here called Woods of Arden. It was open for like 9 years in the 1800s. And right coming up, you'll see some relic tracks, some extra tracks right here. So there's some tracks left over from the old main line, I guess, where, who knows? But here we are, Eltingville. April 23rd, 1860. The only train in Staten Island is what we're on. There's some railroad infrastructure there, some iron, some ties, just stuff laying around. Great kills. Can somebody tell me in the comments what the deal with kills is? Aurthur Kill, Great Kill? Is that like a nautical term? Like, what is a kill? And why, other than the obvious? Is Staten Island obsessed with killing? Bay Terrace. Let's get a good shot of the... Gotta get out of people's way here. Here we go. Hey there, Sandals. Bay Terrace, formerly Brendan, and then it was Whitlock, and then it was Bay Terrace. The Staten Island Rail is midday, surprisingly busy. Well, I guess it's because they only run trains every 30 minutes or 20 minutes or so. Oakwood Heights. Richmond, Courthouse, and Oakwood, all former names of Oakwood Heights. I guess we got out of the swamp. It's starting to rain outside, and that's not good for my plants. Neither rain, nor snow, nor dead of night will keep Supertoe from his appointed route. Some random railroad tracks sitting on the side. I guess that's the thing about Staten Island. They just have so much more space that they can allow stuff to just crumble because they don't actually need that space. New Dorp, one of my favorite names. New Dorp. I like the old Dorp better, but New Dorp is good too. Grant City. A genie lives here, in case you didn't know. That's why they call it Grant City. He granted, you get it. Because I'm funny! Jefferson Avenue! 1937, 1938, that's around when it opened. Like, Wikipedia wasn't super specific on the date like it is on some other ones. But it wasn't open in the 1800s. Relatively new station compared to the rest of them, or a lot of the rest of them. That is a long accessibility ramp. You'd love to see it, though. Dongan Hills. Dongan. Ah, the Staten Island names. Formerly Garretsons. Wow, this is Staten Island station names really rival 6 in the Bronx for the strangest names. In my humble opinion, that is a very subjective observation. Old Town. Funny thing is, it really was formerly Old Town Road. And I took the train to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride until Grasmere. That's where we're getting off, Grasmere. That's all some just railroad iron just laying there. So just chuck it to the side. Well, I mean, they do that. Actually, they chuck it in the middle of the tracks. Island Chateau, one affair at a time. The heck kind of slogan is that? Staten Island, you got issues. We've arrived at Grasmere. Who's ready for some more urban exploration? All right, first we got to get off the Grasmere platform. We got to get up. Oh, look at that. Oh, I missed it. I should have gotten that. Oh, car number 430. The rear roll sign of that R44 had a Yankees sign on it. That was kind of cool. I'll freeze frame when I get to it. It was halfway rolled, but it was still pretty cool to look at. Might be a bit rough going, but let's get going. And now begins our long scoot. We're going to start on this, rough. There's no bike lane and the roads are skinny. All right, well, we're gonna get there. Wouldn't be Staten Island if somebody wasn't parked in the bus lane or just sort of chilling in the bus lane. Oh man, pulled right into the, okay. Well, I mean, I think it's a part-time bus lane, like a rush hour bus lane, but still, it's a little bit safer to be in it than scoot around here. So it does say bus only, but again, I think it's only part-time. I wouldn't know. I'm on a scooter. The bus frequency in Staten Island is not great. This guy does not know what he's doing. I'm just trying to get around him. He's scaring me. But the bus frequency in Staten Island is like every 20 minutes at best, it seems like. So I am not trying to do that. Hey, We had a bike lane there for a minute. There we go. Here's a little bike path along the boardwalk. But I choose to go this way. Back to the bus lane. It's actually smoother. Whoa, that's a cool fountain. Nice fountain, Staten Island. All right, we're almost there. We're almost to where we're going. Here we go, and we're going to the left. And this is it. The beginning of our South Beach branch journey. This little roundabout is actually the closest you can get to where the Wentworth station was. It is a swamp. That's right, Wentworth Avenue. Opened 1925, closed 1953. See, I would have to walk all the way into the swamp from there to there. No, thank you. All right, on to the South Beach station. Fun fact, Wentworth Avenue, only one car opened. That's how small the station was. According to the coordinates on Wikipedia, this complex behind me used to be the South Beach station, or is located where the South Beach station used to be. Developers really went crazy when the South Beach branch was demolished. They were like, give me the land, I want to develop it. And they did. Except for the wetlands. Yep, my favorite thing, if you look at the map here, you can see how the houses line up. Before we get to Cedar Avenue, I've been here before. It's a section of rail that's still left for a pretty funny reason. I am going to get into the reason on Explore the Urbans, but I actually want to see if I can find a way to get a shot of up there. Okay, this pole is like 14 feet, 15 feet long, and I'm 6 feet tall with a 2-foot reach, so that's a lot. Let's see. Let's see how high we can get. It looks a little too high, and they really fence this area over. They do not want you getting up there, climbing up there. Oh, that's as tall. That's as high as I can get. Still pretty good. Still not bad. Better shot than I got last time. Well, that was a waste of time. Guess I'm gonna have to Google Earth it. Thank you, Google Earth. Studio. And there's nothing there. No tracks, nothing. All right, on we go. As I was saying, you can see the houses on Google Maps just built right along where the railroad tracks used to be. And here we are at Cedar Avenue and Railroad Avenue, where the Cedar Avenue station used to be. Not a trace left. Not a lot of traces left on any of the South Beach branch. Oh. My scooter is struggling to get up this hill. Alright, that's enough. The Arrochar station used to be here at Major Avenue and Pebble Lane. It ain't no more, but we are here. And now, Arrochar is a very fun name for a neighborhood. But now we're going past this giant expressway, somehow. Okay, there we go. This way. Oh, this way. Gotta go under. And somebody parked in the bike lane. The reason I'm not in the bike lane is because the bike lane goes the other way. I didn't want to cross the road because I have to take a left up here, and it would have been a heck of a journey to try and get over. Wow, this sidewalk's terrible, though. Alright, well, at least I made it to where I need to be without getting run over. Here we go. Fort Wadsworth. This little development behind me was where the Fort Wadsworth station used to be. Yep, not here anymore. Just a retaining wall. Wadsworth. Wadsworth. I say, sounds like a butler's name. I say, Wadsworth. Take me to the train station. All right, we've gotten past where the demolished railroad was developed with a big row of houses. Now it's harder to get to where we need to go. This is Belair Road and Clayton Street. This is where the Belair Road station used to be. There is something left right up there on St. John's Avenue we're going to take a look at. Yeah, let's go up here, check it out. It's one of the 3 remnants left of the South Beach branch. This is just a trestle support. Let's see what's up. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Somebody turned it into their deck. And the walls, the original walls, are the walls of their deck. They can just chill in here. That is awesome. That is, heck yeah. Impressed. I'm impressed. That's nice. Well, I hope it was interesting. It was pretty interesting. It stinks that there's no cool stuff left there, but somebody turning it into their own personal deck with 1936 walls. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's a little tougher to get around here. Everything's turned to grid. I guess they did a better job demolishing this section. This dead end at Vermont Avenue off of St. Mary's is where the Rosebank station used to be. There is zero sign of it now. Yeah, there's just a development back there. That's a privacy hedge. And Bachmann. So back there was Bachmann Station behind this house, or around this area behind this development here. Yep, can't actually get there. Well, with that done, it's time to get back to the main line. Oh, look, that's a pretty cool party store there. I like the mural. Very cool. So I believe we make our way back to the main line now. But I got a bike lane, that's good. Right here at the end. And behind me is the Clifton maintenance shop. We're back to the main. Oh, I'm gonna miss my train. Disappointing. I can't make it up there in time. Whatever, let's take a look around. Yeah, I wanted to get a shot of these anyway. So there's a random R32 car chilling here, and a work train 777. And there's some disused tracks. These might be the tracks where the South Beach branch spurred off. And there is R211S cars 100 through 104. Well, the 211S's are not testing, but they're at least out of their shelters. There's two of them there. One inside the shelter and one just chilling there. All right, so let's get back to Clifton Station. Also known as just Clifton. On towards St. George. All right, time to finish off the trip and make it all the way to St. George. Oh, this was formerly Vanderbilt's Landing. That's a name that I am very familiar, that New York is very familiar with. Well, they had the roll signs proper on those. I don't think the camera can see through the glass. I can barely see through the glass. But I can see there are more 211S's inside the facility. Yep. Oh well. Oh look, it's another flag train. America bound. America. That's right. Back on the only train. It's like Canada. Follow the only road. There's the R211. 100 through 104. And over here, we have some random stuff sitting here. Check that out. Whoa, those cars look like they could be from the old North Shore branch or South Beach branch. Like that era. And that is a mess. All right, Staten Island. Oh, there's a skate park there. That's kind of cool. Where are we? Oh, we're at Stapleton. July 31st, 1884. This Tompkinsville? Yes. We are almost there. I always liked this wall built here at Tompkinsville. But I don't want to look at the wall, I want to look at the infrastructure. In the tunnel, there's always some some sort of random rolling stock sitting, it seems like, somewhere around here. There's a random car sitting there. Nope, I don't see anything. Nope, nothing over here either, just R44s. The Blue Seat Fleet. St. George. And we're in. March 7th, 1886. Look at that. Oh man, both of those doors are open. That's something I haven't seen before. And that's that. Every Staten Island railway station, past and present. All of them. There's no more. I'm going home. Fine. Funny story. My scooter died and I lost my Omni car, so I had to come back a second day, and now we're going to ride the North Shore branch. That's okay. Oh yeah, and I wanted to point out that MTA does not want you to charge your e-scooters or e-bikes on their system. First station, not part of the North Shore branch, but Richmond County Bank Ballpark Station. I guess this ballpark has been here a really long time. That is incorrect. It was actually opened from 2001 to 2010, part of the Yankees training. Just in time to see some players take the field. Let's go to the next station. And now we reached our first North Shore branch station. The new Brighton station was actually located right here, and there was an overpass going from the station house all the way to the other side, and the tracks ran along here. The tracks have since been paved over, but soon we're going to start seeing some really cool railroad ruins. Railroad ruins, try saying that 5 times fast. Further towards New Jersey on the North Shore line. Away we go! I love having the bike lane here on Richmond Terrace Road. Going through the woods now, look at this. We really are urban spelunking. Had to make a quick stop. Check it out. Got a rail right there, and we got some railroad ties right here. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go on to Sailor's Snug Harbor. Right here is where I started to get really excited, and I didn't even notice that said SS Harbor. The wall that I was just at. Now we hit our first relic, and it's a good one too. Because there is the Sailor's Snug Harbor, I guess the old entrance, old stairway that used to come down to the station that is not here anymore. Let's have a look around. I think this was just a stairway, and I don't think these are the original stairs. These look like newer than 1950s. Could be wrong. Huh. Still a cool relic. I could have just gone down here. Yep. Speaking of which, on to the next station. Sailor's Snug Harbor done. Livingston. I'm familiar with that name too. Closed 1953. Most of them are. I think all of them. Almost. Now that we're at Livingston Station, you can see that the track ruins are becoming more and more pronounced. They're only going to get more pronounced as we go further towards New Jersey. I guess there was really no reason to just dig up these tracks. It'd be a waste of labor. Let's go that way. But we're going to follow them. I got to scoot. Otherwise, I just, follow the tracks. West New Brighton. Can't get there. So the West New Brighton station was about that way. But there's a security guard there. I'm not even going to bother because there are some track remnants, but we've already seen track remnants. There's no remnants of the station. So we're just going to move on to the next station. Fun fact, the security guard actually came out to talk to me to see what I was doing. And he was definitely not inclined to let me in. I didn't even ask. But that's okay. You can look at some pictures on Wikipedia if you really want. So it looks like there's a leftover trestle behind me. And let's see what we can get. Lifting up. Oh, okay, so that blue is new. It looks like they actually use this for electricity conduit. Just to transmit stuff. Interesting. And that's about as high as I can reach. Kind of crazy that it just sits there like that, honestly. This used to be Port Richmond Station. Actually, it was over there. There's the entry. Now it's a kiddie park. Lots of kiddies. We can't get in, but let's see what the pole can do. Nothing really interesting under there. Let's go up here. Oh, look at that. Look at that platform from the 1950s. Early 1950s, it was closed. Wow, everything's like a forest up here. They could make a park out of this, like the High Line. Look at that. All right, on to Tower Hill. I feel like the stations are only going to get more urban ruins-y as we go. Can't wait. It's really kind of hard to get around. Whoa, okay, there's an American flag sort of there. There we go, Tower Hill. Tower Hill was another center platform station. It's kind of crazy how much of this stuff is left that they didn't demolish it, like they did the South Beach branch. Let's see what's up here. There we go. Oh, yep. Not a lot. Yep, there's the platform. The stairs that go to the platform, center platform. Elm Park is next. People used to just be normal, climb the stairs, wait for the train on the center platform. Like it used to do stuff, but it's just sitting there. Crossing under the Bayonne Bridge. Elm Park was under here, the Bayonne Bridge. Unfortunately, Elm Park is too far down there for me to get a good shot of it with this camera, but I brought back up. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in a little and see some of the ruins. Wow, it's like they took a bulldozer and just bulldozed it into a pile and left it there. Whatever. On we go. The North Beach branch went considerably away from the North Shore branch went considerably away from the North Shore after a bit. Lake Avenue. Wow, that's cool. Lake Avenue is giving me mad JRPG vibes. I feel like there's a chest down there with an awesome weapon and I need to go get it. Yep, we're on a quest. Like, it's the main quest, not some NPC side quest. Next station. Mariners Harbor has one of the most still intact platforms I've seen. It's still a wreck, but that would be cool to check out. It's kind of amazing. If I was the more adventurous lawbreaker type, I would go down there, but yeah, let's just get a quick zoom in. Oh, here we go. Nada. This is Harbor Road, and these tracks are still in use. And there's no sign of the old station. Engine 1550. There's a freight train down there turning around. I guess it makes sense that they maintain these tracks. Arlington Yard is next. It's still in use for freight that goes to New Jersey. So they probably maintain these tracks so they can come up and turn around. Actually, I want to check on something real quick. Let me backtrack just a bit. I came back up here to Union Street real quick to see if I was right, and I'm right because the freight tracks terminate right here. Yep, there is the end of the line for freight. All right, now we go on past Harbor Road. We've already been there to Arlington. Oh wow, there's a secret passage here. Very interesting, cool, tiny little sidewalk. Okay, here's where oh wait, I can go around here to the overpass. Here we go. Better shot of Arlington. And this was Arlington Station. Nothing there now because these are in heavy use. They pretty much demolished everything and, built tracks. There's probably some signs down there, but I'm not going down there. Arlington Yard, that way, is still used for freight service between here and New Jersey. And this ends our journey on the North Shore line. Even though Arlington was usually the terminus for the Staten Island Rail North Shore line, there is one more station, Port Ivory. We can't actually access Port Ivory, so we're just gonna have to Google Map. Or, better yet, Google Earth it. Here we go. What are we gonna see? What are we gonna see? It served the old Procter & Gamble factory. It's, nothing. It's just, whatever. But, saw some pretty awesome relics, didn't we? Man, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. If you like it, go subscribe to Explore the Urbans, where there's going to be like a video essay and historical stuff about the history of the Staten Island Railway. But until then, remember, leave your car at home. Scoot around Staten Island and take the train also. And don't forget to subscribe to this main channel and subscribe to Explore the Urbans. Thank you all my Patreon subscribers. And most of all, thank you to all the loyal YouTube subscribers. Stay exploring.